laughing at the orange guy. And I know you've probably been laughing too. Because Dudu Netanyahu played him like Boo Boo the Fool.
Please welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us. You guys are the real MVPs. So lovely, I came across this video right for you, and I thought to share where Orange Man is not really having it with what is happening between Iran and Israel. He goes as far as to talk about how, he is so done with these people, and he's he's beginning to realize that, all right, he was not even supposed to involve himself with all of the happenings with these two countries. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. Alright, lovely.
Donald Trump is pissed.
Yeah, I do. They violated it, but Israel violated it too.
Are you questioning if Israel was committed?
Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs, the likes of which I'd never seen before. The biggest load that we've seen. I'm not happy with Israel. You know, when I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Iran either. But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because of one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that. You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Do you have to respond to Iran?
You think you finally coming to the realization? Nah. Benjamin Netanyahu got Donald Trump looking like a plumb fool. And as a result of this deal that Donald Trump made with Benjamin Netanyahu, it just has not been good for Donald Trump. And I think he's starting to realize that. His base is in disarray. They are burning MAGA hats. And then he comes out loud and proud as if he has any authority over any of these countries. Loud and proud talking about a ceasefire. And since they started talking about this ceasefire, I was like, is the ceasefire in the room with us? I asked because neither party acted as if the ceasefire was viable. And now he's mad and he's cussing because he's looking like a plumb fool. Donald Trump, you have been looking like a plumb fool since you came down the elevator in 2016. The problem is that millions of people have been making you feel as if you are taken seriously, and you're not. They are all laughing at you around the world. The only people that take you seriously is your MAGA nut base. And right now they are in disarray. And then one of Ukraine's leaders nominated Donald Trump for a Nobel Peace Prize. Well, for whatever reason, that nomination was withdrawn. So yes, Donald Trump is one real sour puss right now.
Hey guys, quick question. I just saw a clip. The one in the White House was using some foul language, and the caption said, Trump threatens Iran and Israel. And in the post or in the video, he said neither one of them knows what the F they're doing. Is it possible it's got out that he lied about this peace ceasefire agreement that supposedly was done, and Iran said they ain't received nothing, and Israel was church mouse quiet. Could that be it? And if he's threatened Iran and Israel, so are we gonna have everybody against us now? Explain, please. MAGAs, Trump supporters, chime in. What the hell is going on? Is he now threatening Iran and Israel? I just need to know. Somebody please help a girl out. Thanks, guys.
The White House is officially ghetto. How you gonna have a president get on national TV and start cussing about two other countries? Trump came out and said Israel and Iran don't know what the fuck they doing. How you gonna talk shit about your best friend like that? No, for real, this White House is the definition of ghetto. And I know white people like to streamline ghetto with black people, but baby, y'all could be ghetto too. Or should we say trailer park trash? You got a bunch of people hired that ain't got no idea what the fuck they doing. RFK Jr., Linda McMahon, Christy No, bullshit Barbie with no lips at the podium. This man is hiring children to take down immigrants and to help counter terrorism. You got so many Fox News hosts there, I don't know what the fuck to do. This is a reality TV show now. I'm just waiting one day for Trump to say you're fired. The White House is ghetto. Y'all don't even check analysts. Y'all don't do no paper. Y'all don't even check with the experts before y'all start bombing countries. Marco Rubio said we don't need to check shit. It's not funny, but it's true. The White House is ghetto.
He said Iran could hit the White House in the next 48 hours. That's what the Turkish CNN is telling everybody. Because y'all know these motherfuckers over here in America ain't gonna tell us the goddamn truth. They hiding every motherfucking thing from us, trying to make Trump look like he the hero. But over there in Turkey, the Turkish CNN said, bitch, you got 48 hours and counting, is what Iran said. So now y'all got me like, dang, don't promise something you can't actually do. Like, don't threaten me with a good time, bitch, because better the White House than us random motherfuckers just trying to figure out how we gonna pay bills from day to day, okay? Because look, I'm gonna show you what that man said he saw. Is there anybody in Turkey that could confirm or deny this accusation or claim that is happening right now? I just don't want to get excited over something that I ain't got no business getting excited over because it ain't motherfucking true. So if y'all could for real tell us what that means, if they really about to stand on business and handle that full. Look, all I'm saying is, because we've been waiting for it to happen. So, Iran, do what the fuck you need to do. Don't threaten us with a good time.
And you're going to get everyone killed in the process if you continue with this garbage. Because Netanyahu is playing you for a goddamn old fool that you are. Just like Putin in Russia did, this is the same shit. Everybody plays you like a fiddle because you are in over your goddamn head. And to all the people that you promised that gas prices were going to go down, now it's going to get worse than ever because of the closing of the Strait of Hormuz, a place that is responsible for the trafficking of 30% of the world's natural gas and oil reserves. So if things were bad, it's going to get even fucking worse. I'm going to see what you're going to tell to your stupid followers that still support you when the gallon is at $4.50. I am going to fucking laugh. I have an electric vehicle, so I don't give a shit. But it's going to be very entertaining to watch. You don't know what you're fucking doing, bro. Step the fuck down before you kill everybody. What an idiot. Que tenga buen día.
Trump is just on a Truth Social roll today. Let's take a look at what he just posted 40-ish minutes ago. All right. Now that we have made peace abroad, no, we haven't. You just make things up. No, it's not. We must finish the job here at home by passing the great big beautiful bill and getting the bill to my desk ASAP. It will be a historic present for the great people of the United States of America as we begin the celebration of our country's 250th birthday. We are finally entering our golden age, which will bring unprecedented safety, security, and prosperity for all of our citizens. Except for the black and brown ones and the women. To my friends in the Senate, lock yourself in the room if you must. Don't go home and get the deal done this week. Work with the House so they can pick it up and pass it immediately. No one goes on vacation until it's done. Everyone, most importantly the American people, will be much better off thanks to our work together. Make America great.
On her 18th birthday, the girl chose to be cryogenically
Nobody want to say.
So let me get this.
Man, Trump is just on a Truth Social roll today. Let's take a look at what he just posted 40-ish minutes ago. All right. Now that we have made peace abroad, no, we haven't. You just make things up. No, it's not. We must finish the job here at home by passing the great big beautiful bill and getting the bill to my desk ASAP. It will be a historic present for the great people of the United States of America as we begin the celebration of our country's 250th birthday. We are finally entering our golden age, which will bring unprecedented safety, security, and prosperity for all of our citizens, except for the black and brown ones and the women. To my friends in the Senate, lock yourself in the room if you must. Don't go home and get the deal done this week. Work with the House so they can pick it up and pass it immediately. No one goes on vacation until it's done. Everyone, most importantly the American people, will be much better off thanks to our work together. Make America great again. Once again, when was America great the first time? For all people. 2, he just word vomits out of his mouth on the daily. It's just, once again, exhausting to have a president this embarrassing and this incompetent. The big beautiful bill. Once again, what a stupid name for a bill. It's not gonna do the things that he says it's gonna do. It's going to be absolutely destructive to the country and to American citizens if this goes through. The rantings of a lunatic. Maybe he's eating his dogs and eating his cats. Man, Trump is...
And just like that, there is a ceasefire between Israel and Iran.
Guys, we have peace in Iran and Israel.
They just announced that Donald Trump negotiated peace between Israel and Iran.
On behalf of everyone who doubted Donald Trump, I'm sorry, we're sorry. Remind us again to never doubt the President of the United States.
President Trump gave us peace in the Middle East with a ceasefire. What? It lasted 11 minutes?
Who could have possibly guessed that a ceasefire demanded by a country that attacked another country unprovoked wouldn't last that long? Who could have? I would also like to point out that missiles were flying. They were actively shooting missiles at each other when all of those people were recording their fucking victory lap videos. Isn't that funny? We're seeing those same people, including the president, going, no, the ceasefire is holding. That's not what a ceasefire is. When people are bombing each other, they have not ceased firing. I would just like to take this opportunity to remind you that history doesn't repeat itself, but it sure does fucking rhyme.
Morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. I was looking at something I found very interesting. A few announcements that's been coming out since the strike on Iran. But a little before. Did you guys know that that we came out and announced that the government will not be assisting any of the United States citizens that are in Israel and Iran? Did you know that? The Trump administration has announced that they will not be helping any of the U.S. citizens, U.S. citizens, to get out of Iran and Israel. They basically told them to use the means that are at their disposal and get out the best way they can. Yeah. The same people that hollered how Biden, how it took him so long, or about the 13 people he was trying to evacuate, I think when they left Afghanistan. Whichever one they left, I'm sorry, they got their nose in so many people's business, it's hard to keep track. But anyway, it was the deal that Trump did right before he left, and then left it for Biden to clean up, and Biden got off the plane. That deal. They have They are telling you to your faces. They got on TV. They had the balls to get on TV and announce it, that they will not be helping any of the United States citizens to get out of that war-torn Iran and Israel. That's how your government under the Trump administration takes care of their citizens. I just thought you guys should know that, since, you know, Biden got just crucified for trying to deal with the best way he could Donald Trump's mess and received all the blame for it. But now you hear them being church mouse quiet. Fox, MSNBC, CNN, Fox, they are all church mouse quiet about United States citizens being left out in the cold by the Trump administration. So you got that right in your face, showing you how they feel about you and how they treat their own citizens. Right on top of them just crapping all over every United States veteran. Every last one of them, by cutting every program that benefited them, including their mental health programs. We got all this going as evidence, and right in your face, regardless of what they jaw-jacking, how they feel and treat their own people. And you think this is a great time for you guys to be on the verge of going to war with another country. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. This is all being done, in my little old bitty humble opinion, to destroy this country. It's not meant to make sense. It's never meant to make sense. It is a puppet doing what the puppet master has told him to do. That's all this is. That's all this is. That man knew he'd lost that election, and he knew the reason he got in there was because of Elon Musk. So then, doing everything he did, that was just a freak off joy for him, because he's getting back at the American people who he knew did not want his demented ass in that chair. So he done got in here and he done did everything he can to dismantle this country. And then to add the icing on the cake, his boy Putin has said they will be supplying Iran with every nuke they need. And then he gets on and tries to pump Putin, talking about the submarines and shit we have. Once again, giving out secrets that you might want to keep. You know, you ever heard of catching by surprise? No, of course you ain't, because you too busy trying to look big. You too busy trying to play big man, so you got to pull out all your big toys and let everybody see, so you can feel like you threatening people or you a threat. Yeah, well, anyway, it is what it is, peeps. Whichever way this crap is going down, it's going down. It's pathetic, but true. So, happy Tuesday. And to all the supporters out there, is it great again yet? Asking for a friend. Have a good one.
Serious to lovelies, this is actually the case of when you are told not to get yourself involved with what does not concern you, then you end up seeing the repercussion of not minding your own business. There is a lot going on, you know, in the said place you are supposed to protect. A lot has been going on. People are not finding it funny with, you know, the massive deportation, people losing their jobs and what have you, so many things, the bills, the, you know, continuous bills that has been passed that get people so uncomfortable. Your citizens are actually at the verge of losing it all, you know, and all of a sudden, Iran and Israel decided to have their own shenanigans going on with them, and you're like, oh my God, I am a cousin to Israel. Oh my God, I'm gonna go in there to, you know, show or do my thing. And you got yourself involved with all of the things going on, one thing led to the other. Instead of Israel versus Iran, is now US, Israel, and Iran. Like, I'm actually not trying to mention so many things here. Please, when you're leaving commentaries, just know how you leave commentaries. I just want to still maintain our family here, you know. That's why I really do not want to get involved with this. And now he is beginning to see the reason why he was not even supposed to get himself involved at first. He's beginning to understand netting here, you know. He's beginning to understand the effect of getting yourself and every other um, citizen involved with something that does not concern you. Not quite long. I think that happened last week. All of the military were being served lobsters and all of that, and before you know it, it was rumored that there might actually be a WAR, which eventually came into play this week. And now people get to realize that the serving of these lobsters indicates the involvement of, you know, the state and eventually the military going into these places. And now he has talked about how he called the ceasefire and everything is all calm, but it turns out to be all fallacy and lies. Even when some of his supporters are like, oh my God, you know, go Trump, this is what the former administration was not able to do, and now he has done it. But all of the things are all fabricated, right? According to the stitches that I put up here. And another thing that's, you know, got me thinking again is the fact that the U.S. citizens are like the like they are on their own. U.S. citizens who happens to be in the states, both Iran and Israel, they are on their own. They should find, you know, their way out to with all of the things happening. There is nothing that no aid or whatsoever to actually provide for your citizens who is actually in the midst of all of these things. You know, it's been said that you're on your own, but the present administration was so quick to send aid to South Africa and actually get these refugee people down to the US. But your own citizen that actually needed this help, that actually needed you to be there for them, you left them. You like, it's none of your business. They can go fix or sort themselves. Like, this is just giving prioritizing. I don't know. I don't even know what to put in anymore, because he was supposed to, like, but no, they chose to actually go for South African refugees. But it's your own citizen who might actually be caught up with all of this WAR going on are left to fend for themselves. With that being said, all of these things indicate that these people do not care. They don't care about their own people, or they don't even care about the people that is fighting to stay in their own country, you know. All they care about is their political whatsoever. It's a game. It's a game, even in the expense of their own citizen. Everything is just a game to them. You know, the more people realize that it has nothing to do with, it has nothing to do with race, yes, but even if you are being racist, does not really mean that um, you are not going to face any difficulty. It's gonna get tough, right? I don't know. I don't pray for that, but that's what I've been seeing all over the social platform. You know. Anyway, love, please just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please don't forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. So, lovelies, if you've not subscribed to this channel, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button. Like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload. Like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.